Hello everyone, I hope you're all well and I hope you're having a lovely day. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. Today I am going to show you my everyday makeup and hair look. So please like and subscribe and send me some love. I would really appreciate it. We'll get straight into it. To start with, I'm going to dry my hair, and to do that I use the Remington hair dryer. I'm not too sure which one this is, but it's brilliant. It does the job, and I have quite thick hair. It can take quite a while to dry, so this does really nicely. I'm going to speed this up so you don't have to watch me blow dry all of this crazy hair. I'll just quickly add, I love to use the Tangle Teaser. I just find that it works best on my hair because, like I said, it's quite thick and it goes through the hair really smoothly. It doesn't make it frizzy, or, you know, it doesn't pull up the hair. It doesn't cause any split ends. I just love it. I mean, it's really cute colour as well. Want to quickly add what I used to wash my hair today. So this is one of my favourite shampoos. I use it every other day. I do like to use it because it makes it really soft and really shiny. The Redken All Soft Protein Complex shampoo, and it just said it's for dry hair and brittle hair, so yeah, it's perfect. I love it. And for conditioner, I did have the conditioner for this one, of course, but because I have a lot of hair, I use it all so quickly, so I usually end up getting massive bottles like this. It lasts me so much longer, and this is just the Bedhead Number 2. I leave it for a good like sort of 5 to 10 minutes, and then I wash it all off, and this comes out really nice. Doesn't leave any horrible residue. This is brilliant, and like I said, it's massive. It lasts me about 2 months, so if you have shorter hair than me, this will last you probably a year. And then now that my hair is sort of like half dried, I'm going to pop in some of this Bedhead TG. It's called Ego Boost, and it's just a split end mender. It's a leave-in conditioner, keeps it nourished, keeps it nice and soft and protected. So I just pop this all over the ends of my hair. It literally smells so good. It's like berries and happiness and sunshine all in a bowl. I just sort of put these around in the ends of my hair, and then I also, because my hair actually can go quite curly if I don't blow dry my hair, and if I let it naturally dry it goes quite curly, so I just like to pop a little bit of this John Frieda Frizz Ease serum in, just to keep it maintained throughout the day. And it makes it super soft as well, which we love. Tiny like pea size. And then again, I just pop this throughout the ends of my hair. I do this when it is half dry because I don't know if it's just me, whether I'm being really silly. If I put it on like fully wet hair, I just feel like it doesn't go into the hair as much. I just feel like it's not sort of being absorbed nicely. So I just like to pop it on when it's sort of half dry, sort of where the top's dry but the ends are still wet. I will carry on blow drying. Oh, and any of the product left on my hands from putting the serum and the Ego Boost on, I will just sort of like use my hands to dry my hair so it disperses throughout all of the hair, so it's all nice and equal. Basically all dry, find my parting and get that how I want it to be set. I just get my Tangle Teaser, and I'm just looking in the mirror, by the way, so I keep looking over here. It's very awkward, I know. So I just find my parting with my Tangle Teaser and then just sort of use my fingers just to get it back all the way. The ends may still be a little bit wet, but that's okay because I'm going to dry once I do my makeup. And yeah, it also keeps it a little bit healthier if you can use as less heat on your hair as possible. So That's what I like to try to do. And some days I will literally, like if it's on a sunny day, I will just go out in the garden for an hour or so and just leave it to naturally dry, which is sometimes really nice because I get my natural curls come through. So I like to pin up my hair like this just to get it out of my face so I can do my makeup. In the shower, I like to wash my face with my simple face wash. It's just basic. I have quite a sensitive skin, so I have to be quite careful with what I can use. But this is just the Moisturising facial wash. It's 100% soap free, it's kind to skin, it has no artificial perfume or colour, no harsh chemicals that can upset your skin. So I just find this works perfectly for me, for my skin type. People like to use sort of exfoliants and stuff. I unfortunately can't because I will break out. And so this is just really gentle. It just gets like the dirt off from the day, it just gets the makeup off. It takes your eye makeup off really well as well. It doesn't sting your eyes, so can't complain. So now I like to use some skincare products, and the skincare products I like to use are again really basic, really simple. So for skincare I like to use just the Boots brand, but I love it. I mean, it's just a cucumber facial toner. It says clean, fresh and fabulous. It says it's suitable for all skin types, which is really good. It's really good price and I love it. I mean, it's literally here. I have gone for about like 6 of these and 6 of these, and this is basically the fragrance free, which again is really good for my skin, moisturising lotion. Yeah, I do really love these together. They work really well. You can actually get the toner in this colour. I believe it's just the original toner, but I do like the cucumber toner just because it takes the redness out of your skin. It's just brilliant. I do really like it. It has a nice little cucumber smell as well, which I love. So I will just grab a little cotton pad. These are from Superdrug. These are just 100% pure cotton wool round pads. So what I do is I literally, again I'm looking at the mirror, I just focus sort of around the nose area and I try not to go up near the eye. The toner is a little bit more astringent, a bit more careful with this. But I will just sort of go down the neck. Can make you look a little bit red to start with, but that will cool down, don't worry. Like that. And I just sort of bring it down. Got a little breakout here, which is really annoying. It's like right on the side of my cheek. Then we'll go on to my moisturising lotion, and I will do the exact same. So I will grab a cotton pad, put as much as you want on. I mean, there is literally no limit to how much skincare you can put on your face. How it is, whatever you like to do, you do. And then I will go on to moisturiser. I just go for the Superdrug brand because I know that there's not going to be too many chemicals in them. This is a 2-in-1 moisturiser and serum infused with plant extracts. It awakens skin's natural glow and hydrates and energizes. That sounds good, doesn't it? I think so. So the funny thing is, I actually broke the pump on this. It does not work. I don't know why, but it doesn't. I just don't know what happened. I have to unscrew it. It'd be really awkward, but I just pop a little bit on the back of my hand just so I'm not sticking my fingers all over it, you know? And then I just get this in my fingers and I sort of focus it around the middle points of my face. So my nose, my forehead, my chin, and I just like to rub that in. Not too much because it's nice to let it soak in a little bit on its own. I just do that and I sort of start to bring it out onto my cheeks, and then I like to bring it down my neck as well. Once that's mostly absorbed in, that is basically all I do for my skincare. I know it's not crazy, I know it's really simple, but I have to do that because otherwise my skin will just really rash up and it irritates me. So then I just pop a little bit of lip balm on to end my skincare, which is a Nivea lip balm, and it's just a raspberry rose lip balm. Pretty straightforward. I just pop this all over my lips. When I put my lipstick on, it's not dry. So that is my skincare done. I've just moved you in a little bit closer so I can show you what makeup I like to use on a daily basis. This is typically what I would wear every day, maybe not every day, but most days this is what I would typically do. So I'm going to start with the In Transit Camera Close Up. It's basically a mask, moisturiser and primer in one, and it's by This Works. And I got this in a glossy box, and yeah, it's actually really good. I love to use it for my makeup. So I'm just going to squidge out a tiny little bit and just again focus on the midpoints of my face, sort of like my nose, my chin and my forehead, and then I just blend it all out like usual. And I like to leave it, again, like my other products, a little bit tacky so it can absorb into my face and create a nice layer for my makeup. To start with, I'm going to use my Lasting Finish foundation, and this is by Rimmel. It's a 25-hour wear. I think it does wear for that long. It's really good. It lasts through every weather, hot or rainy. I wear this on nights out. I wear this if I have to be out all day. It's really easy to touch up if needed, and it goes really nicely with powder on top as well. It doesn't cake up. I don't like it to be too thick, so this is really lovely for me. It says it is full coverage. I think it depends how much you put on. I only use a tiny amount, so for me it's sort of like medium coverage, but you can definitely build this up and make this very full coverage, which is brilliant. And to put this on, I'm going to use my beauty blender. This beauty blender has seen better days. I definitely need to get another one. It's actually not the Real Beauty blender, it is the Real Techniques beauty blender. It's like the complexion sponge, I believe it's called. It's just, I mean, it's just as good. You can't go wrong with it. I'm actually a weirdo. I like to use it sort of dry-ish. I don't know why, I just feel like it doesn't soak into the sponge as much and it goes on my skin more than actually in the sponge. I just use a few pumps of this, pop it straight onto my beauty blender, so a couple pumps, and then I've actually got a little mirror here, so I'm just going to use this to help me. So I just start off by putting it on my nose and on the centre points of my cheeks and my chin and my forehead. Looking crazy. Oh, my bracelet is so annoying. It's jingle jangling. I just sort of blend it outwards. So I start here and I go outwards like this and just disperse it all over, and then blend it a little bit as I go so I don't get a harsh line under here. And I blend what's on my forehead. I just blend the excess onto my eyelids just to blend it in, and then make sure it's all down the neck. I like to also a little bit just pop it into a little bit of the ear, just so that blends in as well. We're going to bronze this up, don't worry. It is because I've actually been in the sun today. I have been in the garden and I've got this lovely little sort of like red browny chest going on. Probably not the best time to do that when I'm filming. However, we will make it work. After that, I like to grab my concealer, whatever that is. Hello. The concealers I like to use are the Lasting Radiance Rimmel Concealer and the Instant Anti-Age Eraser by Maybelline, and I use these together. So to start with, I'll use the Lasting Radiance and I'll just pop this in a little V under each eye, and then I'll pop a little bit on my chin, a little bit down the bridge of my nose, and a tiny little bit on my forehead as well. So that is how I put on the Lasting Radiance. And to blend that out, I'm just going to use the mini complexion sponge by Real Techniques, and it's so cute, like it's so tiny. I mean, look at the difference, it's so cute. I'm going to grab the bigger sponge again and just go all over and make sure that's all nice and blended out, like so. And then I grab the Instant Anti-Age, whatever it's called, and I just squish a little bit of this out and I just pop this. I only focus it underneath the eye, just a few little dots, and then I blend that out. This one I grab the big sponge because I feel like the little sponge with this is not so easy to disperse out. And this just really lightens up the area. Gives you like a nice little glow. I do love this concealer. And I also just use the residue, like I did with the foundation, just onto the top of my eye. Maybe I'll look around the nose as well, because why not, really? Then I like to bronze this up a little bit because I'm looking a little bit pale. To start with, I'm going to grab my Hoola Bronzer, and this is just the mini version. That's why it's so DG. All these tiny little things, like, can we just? I don't use the brush that comes with it just because I don't. But I use the number 7. I don't really know if it has a name. It's an angled fluffy brush. So I just sort of, you know, do the typical stuck in your cheeks. And then start it here and I just wiggle it down. Not all the way, make sure not to go too far down here. And I just make sure that's all nice and blended, and I blend it up onto my temple. This bronzer blends so nicely. Like, I like to smile and sort of put the excess on my cheeks a little bit. Let's just pop a little bit on the forehead, you know, whatever, just wherever. Once I've done that, I will grab my powder. The powder that I like to use is the Maybelline Matte Maker, and it's 20 Nude Beige, and I have nearly, like, I've hit pan on this. We're gonna have to get another one. I grabbed my little powder brush. This is another number 7 brush. Again, I have no idea what actual name this is. Powder brush, that'll do. I will just go underneath where I've just contoured and down the neck. Then go onto the nose, just a little bit, just onto the end, and then onto the forehead. And then we're going to go on to eyebrows. I need to get these sorted out immediately before I go on any longer. What I like to use for my eyebrows is the Wet n Wild, the Ultimate Brow. It just winds up. And what I love about this, it has like it has a sort of triangle end. So it has a thicker bit and then it points into a triangle. So it's really easy to angle onto your eyebrows. It has a little brush on the end, which is really handy, and I just brush them all up. So I brush all the hairs upwards. So my eyebrows are done. I look a little bit crazy because my eye makeup isn't done and all you can see are my eyebrows. We're now going to go on to eyeshadow, so that's all good. The eyeshadow palettes that I like to use is the Naked 3 by Urban Decay. Has some beautiful shadows in here. And then the second one that I really like to use is by the Balm, and it's called Nude Dude, and it's just volume 2, and it's just a nude eyeshadow palette. Very simple colours, really nice for every day, but you can also use these really versatilely and definitely use this for the evening. So I'm going to grab my Real Technique brush, and this is just the eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to grab the Nude Dude palette by the Balm. I'm just going to start with the really basic transition colour, which is the little second one. Is called Flawless. It's just a really lovely sort of nude brown colour to start with, and I'm just going to pop this in the little crease of my eyelid. And then, once I've done that, I'm going to go into a sort of more pinkier tone. We're going to go into Feisty. I'm just going to focus this on the outer part of my eye, so in the outer corner. Then we're going to go into the other palette. I'm going to go straight into... I'm going to go for Burnout. And I'm going to literally lay this all over the middle of my lid. I'm going to grab this one that's right in the middle next, and it is called Trick, and it's gorgeous. I'm going to get my finger for this actually, because I put it a little bit better on the lid, and I'm just going to rub this into the middle. Then I'm going to go in for a little bit more of a darker colour just to finish off the eyeshadow look, and I'm just going to pop it again on the outer corners. I'm going to use the same Real Technique brushing. I'm going to go into Liar. Now that's my eyeshadow done, I'm now going to curl my lashes with my lash curler. Be very cautious when putting crazy things like this near your eye, please. I literally love how the eyelash curlers make my eyelashes look, and I do it every time. Then, to let my eyelashes just settle a little bit, I'm going to go into my Rimmel. It's like a blusher, a contour and a highlight palette. And I love this. This is really good. It wasn't very expensive and it does the job. It's really pretty. The highlight in this is beautiful. So I'm just going to start with the little bronzer sort of contour one and go over what we done earlier and just make that a little bit more prominent. And I'm going to use again same angled brush. This also adds a really beautiful glow. I don't know if you can see that. A little tip that I have is I pop a little bit underneath the bottom lip and it just makes it stand out a little bit more. It just looks, I don't know, I just do it. A bit of bronze on my nose, around the sides and on the end. Then I like to go into the little blush that comes with it as well, and I will just pop that on my cheeks. And yeah, I just sort of blend that all out nicely, and it adds this beautiful like glow. I'm going to go in with the highlight, which comes in the palette, and for this I'm going to grab the Real Techniques highlighting fan brush. I'm just going to pop that on the tops of my cheekbone, and then I'm just going to pop a tiny bit underneath my eyebrow, on the eyebrow bone. That instantly looks so glowy. I love it. Beautiful. Then I like to pop a little bit just on top of my Cupid's bow, on top of my lip. I say a little, I mean a lot. And then a bit on the end of my nose, and then a bit just down the middle on the bridge. And that is literally the highlight that I do. Sometimes I will get the brush that I use for my bronzer, and I will just rough it down my chest just to make it all blend, and my chin. You know, blending is key. With the bronzer brush that I used, and just go over the highlight a little bit just to tone it down. The mascara I like to use is the L'Oreal Volume Million Lashes, so I will just quickly pop that on now. I don't wear false eyelashes on an everyday basis, so I won't be doing that in today's video, but I am definitely going to be filming a like night out makeup, so there will definitely be false eyelashes on there. The eyelash curler that I use before I put this on, it just works so well. It just makes a massive difference. I definitely see it once I put my mascara on. Don't know if you can see that. They just look longer because they've been pushed upwards, if that makes any sense. I focus on putting mascara on the end of the lashes, sort of this side, so it fans out on the edges, which I think is quite nice. So I just sort of focus on the edge, and then I will also put a tiny little bit underneath on the bottom lashes. This is mascara done. Did I get? Then next up is lips. For my lipstick, I like to use 3 things in like combination with each other. So the first thing that I put on, my goodness, so much noise. This is the L'Oreal Color Riche, Color Rich, I don't know, Ultra Matte, no, I don't know what that says. I don't actually know what that says, but I will link it below. Everything that I've used will be in the description. I will just grab this Rimmel lipstick in, let me have a little look, this is number 45, and I'll just pop this over the top of that. So to finish off my makeup, I'm just going to pop a lip gloss on, and this is the Kiko lip gloss it's number 06, and it's the 3D Hydra lip gloss, and I love this. This looks so lovely layered over so many different lipsticks. It's just a sort of pinky nude. It has barely any colour. It's just a lovely glaze over the top. And that is my makeup all done. I really hope you like it. It's basically a sort of easy everyday. You don't have to do as much eyeshadow as I've done. It's just quite simple. It doesn't take very long at all, about 15 to 20 minutes. I'm now going to show you how I straighten my hair. So to straighten my hair, I like to use my GHD heat protectant spray, and I just shake this up and I just spray it all over from a distance, and get absolutely covered in heat protectant. That smells incredible, must I add. I just brush through my hair so it all goes into my hair. This dries really nicely. You can put that on wet hair as well if you prefer. I just half my hair, like grab this, and I grab a scrunchie and I just shove this up like so. Grab my GHD hair straighteners. I believe these are Mark 4, and the heat protectant from GHD works perfectly with these. It's just a brilliant combination. Really protects the hair. It just, oh, hello. Just grab my little comb. It has like a little pintail on the end as well. I mean, you can use that to separate your hair if you want. And I'll just grab it with my hand and then straighten like this, and it's pretty easy, I think. This is obviously every day. This is not perfect. This is nothing special. This is just what I'm doing if I'm literally like going out, like popping somewhere or to the shops or whatever. I actually just realised these are turned off for like the last minute. So I like to just use the scrunchie that's on top of my head, pop that behind, let that bit down, and then I will just do the top part. I like to try focus at the front and make sure that they curl inwards or slightly angle it at the bottom. Make sure you get the back as well, where the top of your head is, like the little crown area, because it may be kinked at the back. And I just take the hairband out at the back, and then I'll just grab the straighteners again and just join it all in, go over it all. And then I will actually grab my Frizz Ease serum again, just a tiny little bit, and just pop that into the ends of my hair just to maintain the straightness throughout the day. It's way too hot to be straightening my hair. I cannot deal. My hair done. So that is my hair and makeup done for my everyday routine. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, please like and subscribe for more. If you have any ideas of what you'd like me to film, please leave in the comments below, as I'm totally up for new ideas. Thank you for watching. Take care. Bye bye.